What the FBI found in Rick Harrison's mansion will shock you. What began as a quiet Las Vegas morning erupted into shockwaves across the internet when FBI agents were seen storming the private residence of none other than Rick Harrison, the larger-than-life face of the hit reality TV show Pawn Stars. Known for his shrewd negotiating skills and an encyclopedic knowledge of historical artifacts, Rick had long been considered a pillar of legitimacy in the world of pawnbroking and collectibles. But the moment federal agents in tactical gear crossed the threshold of his luxurious mansion, an expansive property tucked behind security gates with panoramic views of the Vegas skyline, fans knew this was no publicity stunt. It wasn't long before whispers turned into headlines. The FBI was investigating Rick Harrison for possible ties to illegal antiquities trafficking, a crime that has haunted the art world for decades. While Rick had built his public image on transparency and accuracy, agents allegedly received a credible tip that certain items housed in his personal collection may have entered the U.S. illegally, bypassing critical provenance checks. Inside his 11,000 square foot home, a labyrinth of rare finds, vintage vehicles, private vaults, and climate-controlled showrooms, agents uncovered a series of jaw-dropping discoveries that would leave even seasoned investigators speechless. One of the most shocking finds, a previously undocumented 18th century map, folded neatly in a hand-carved walnut box buried inside Harrison's hidden library. Experts believe this map, potentially drawn by an early American settler or military officer, may point to a lost Revolutionary War-era gold reserve rumored to have vanished during the British retreat in 1781. Historians and collectors alike are calling it the Holy Grail of colonial cartography, a priceless artifact that may rewrite pieces of American history if proven genuine. Yet, that was only the beginning. During their meticulous search, agents stumbled upon a sealed wall safe, cleverly concealed behind an antique bookshelf in Harrison's private study. After hours of trying to crack the code, the safe finally gave way, revealing a velvet-lined case containing a ceremonial dagger that forensic analysts believe dates back to ancient Mesopotamia, an item so rare that it's rarely found outside of elite museum collections. The dagger, made of bronze and inlaid with semi-precious stones, bore inscriptions in cuneiform, raising the alarming question, how did such a historically significant item find its way into a Las Vegas mansion? Experts speculate it may have been looted during the Iraq War, a fate that befell many of the region's priceless cultural items. Though no criminal charges have yet been filed, the FBI confirmed that a full investigation into the origins and legality of the artifacts is underway. Officials are also scrutinizing whether any items had previously been sold through Harrison's gold and silver pawn shop, possibly implicating others in a larger ring of illegal trade. Rick, for his part, issued a calm yet defiant statement, claiming he had always exercised due diligence and relied on expert appraisals for every acquisition. He added, "I welcome a full investigation and expect my name to be cleared." The response from fans has been polarizing. While many loyal viewers rushed to his defense, citing his years of ethical dealings on screen, others questioned whether the TV persona may have simply been a polished front for deeper dealings in the gray areas of collectible commerce. Social media ignited with speculation, with hashtags like RickRated and Pawn Star Secrets trending globally within hours. Some insiders even claimed this wasn't the first time the FBI had taken interest in high-value collectible markets, and that Rick's status made him a natural focal point for a broader crackdown. As more details trickle in, attention has also turned to the other items confiscated from Harrison's estate, a set of 3 unregistered medieval manuscripts, rumored to be worth millions, a vintage Nazi-era military badge with no documented history, and a jewel-encrusted relic believed to be linked to the Knights Templar, found behind a false panel in a storage room. All are now undergoing analysis by the FBI's art crime team. The scale of the investigation has shocked even veteran collectors, with one expert telling the press, "This could be one of the biggest antiquities stings involving a celebrity collector in decades." Interestingly, this isn't Rick Harrison's first brush with controversy, though none this serious. Over the years, Harrison has been accused of undervaluing items brought into his shop, misrepresenting authenticity on certain pieces, and even turning a blind eye to questionable provenance in the name of a good deal. But those claims were often chalked up to the high-stakes nature of the pawn business. This time, however, the accusations carry the weight of federal scrutiny, and the implications could be life-altering. The news has sent shockwaves through the Pawn Stars production as well. Insiders say production has been temporarily paused as the network assesses the reputational damage and awaits legal clarity. Co-stars have declined to comment so far, though a cryptic Instagram story from one cast member simply read, "Truth always rises." Fans are left reeling. Was Rick Harrison the ultimate collector, or just another player in the dangerous game of underground antiquities? And what of the cultural impact? Art historians and archaeologists are warning that this scandal could erode public trust in private collections and television portrayals of antiquing and pawnbroking. The world of collectibles has always danced on a fine ethical line, said one expert. What this case shows is how easy it is, even for someone with good intentions, to find themselves in over their head. As speculation mounts, the FBI is reportedly coordinating with international agencies to trace the origin of some of the artifacts, particularly those with Middle Eastern ties. If any are found to have been stolen during periods of conflict, Harrison could face extradition-level implications, though legal experts stress that such outcomes are rare for first-time offenders cooperating with investigators. Meanwhile, the items seized are being kept at a secure federal facility and are expected to undergo months of examination. Still, perhaps the most unsettling question remains: were these just isolated, rare finds, or the tip of something much deeper? With rumors swirling about possible connections to an underground network of artifact dealers stretching across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East, some fear Harrison's case could be the entry point into an international scandal. And through it all, Rick remains silent, his lawyers advising against further statements until the investigation concludes. Yet his silence speaks volumes, feeding the online frenzy and conspiracy theories. One viral TikTok video even suggests the hidden map could link to the famed Yamashita's Gold conspiracy, a Watu treasure tale long dismissed by scholars but beloved by treasure hunters. Regardless of what the final verdict may be, one thing is certain: the revelations from inside Rick Harrison's mansion have changed how we view the celebrity collector world forever. From trusted businessman to FBI subject in a matter of hours, the fall or redemption of Rick Harrison is unfolding before our eyes. Whether he emerges exonerated or exposed, the story is far from over. What's behind the closed doors of the mansion next door? What priceless relic might be sitting in plain sight, just waiting to make headlines? Only time will tell. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable stories and breaking updates from the world of hidden wealth and hidden truths.